Ja, Reed. Welcome to the tune.
It's more Macam, I'd say.
Ah, Reed than I can.
Hello everyone, I'm Jacob Anderton and welcome back to Inspire, the YouTube channel that takes a look at the arts and culture of the northeast of England. Now just a quick word from me this week. First of all, we just want to say a massive thank you to all those that followed us after the launch programme last week. And secondly, just to tell you how excited we are about all the stuff that's coming in the next couple of months. Now, if you remember last week, I said we were going to use some of the stuff from the original Made in Tyne&Wear TV show and repackage it for YouTube. Now, this is one of those features. This is from Sunderland at the National Glass Centre, where there is an amazing range of sort of artisan glass work and regional cultural history. Now, bear in mind that this feature was shot in November of last year, so some of the stuff you see might not actually be there. But the main piece of work that we're going to show you, called Transition 2 by Magdalena Redondo, is still there only till the 15th of March, so if you want to see it, hurry along now. On a final note, you might see us uploading additional content to the YouTube page. Now, whilst this stuff might not actually come under the remit of Inspire, we are still proud of this work and it's still stuff that we'd like to show you as a production company. So you might see sort of short dramas, short comedies, promotional films, advertisements, any of that sort of thing that we've shot ourselves. So if you want to check out our extra material, please feel free. But apart from that, thank you very much. We'll catch you later. Peace!
National Glass Centre was opened in 1998 by Prince Charles. We are here to celebrate the history of glassmaking in Sunderland. Sunderland's got a very rich and vibrant history and heritage of glassmaking. It was one of the top industries alongside shipbuilding and coal mining. So that's the reason why we're based here in Sunderland. Along with the history of glassmaking and the industry of glassmaking, Benedict Biscop actually came over here in 674 AD from France and brought the first ever stained glass windows over to Britain. We also had the Pyrex factories and Joblings factories based around this site on the River Wear. So glassmaking is extremely important to the city, and our job is to celebrate that and to explore what's possible with the extraordinary material of glass in an artistic way as well. One of the things that National Glass Centre does really well is connect craft makers, makers of glass, glass blowers, to contemporary artists, some of whom aren't necessarily, glass isn't their primary material. The current exhibition we've got on is by Magdalena Redondo, who is a ceramicist, and she has worked with James Maskery in our hot glass department to create 1001 glass vessels, which are currently hanging in our temporary gallery space. 250 of those were made by James by hand himself here at National Glass Centre, and the rest were made over in Italy, in Murano. So that exhibition really explores how contemporary artists who don't work in glass can use the material to express themselves artistically. One of the inspirations that Magdalena Redondo has used in this current exhibition, Transition 2, is the River Nile. She's really interested in how the River Nile connects trade in Africa. The artist is Kenyan born, and she's used the 1001 glass vessels to kind of represent a river flowing, and she's used colour, one or two kind of coloured vessels within that, and a lot of people are kind of saying that they think that that represents the trade and how that journeys through the Nile up to Egypt. 250 of the vessels in Magdalena Redondo's exhibition, Transition 2, were hand blown in our hot glass studio. Our hot glass studio is one of our unique selling points at National Glass Centre. It's the thing that people love to see because they can see how glass is made and how artists shape hot glass, and they can also have a go at doing that themselves. So we run Christmas bauble blowing workshops, we do Valentine's hot hearts workshops, we do Mother's Day paperweights, and people can actually pay and get a one-to-one experience with really experienced tutors and make a selection of things, vases and vessels and that sort of thing on their own, and they love to do that.
My name's Dave Martin. I'm a glass maker here at the National Glass Centre, and what we do is we have people coming in, public coming into the building every weekend until Christmas, making Christmas baubles, and these are the kind of colours that we make them from, and basically they choose their own colour and add the colour, pretty much just like what Ian's doing now. Glass making in the whole country is dying off now, and especially in this area, so this is mainly the only facility left around this area, and we do our best to keep everything going and let as many people know about glass making as we can. Okay, now what you can do is you can have spots or stripes on this bauble. Spots, okay, now we need to turn them both ways now then. Just turn nice and slowly. And back the other way. That's it.
Oh, it's so hot, isn't it?
Yes. Okay.
It was brilliant. It was harder than I thought, but very good, very different experience, something that I've never done before. They've always got good stuff on. It's free to get in when there's always activities. We've been down for the Halloween experience today and it's been really good. I'm really happy with my bauble. Work of art.
Something that's really important for National Glass Centre is to show the connection between the making of something and the exhibition of something. So our glass blowing demonstrations happen daily and they're free, and visitors love to come down and go into our hot glass studio and watch our glass artists make things before their eyes. For example, in Halloween we do glass pumpkins, we do snowmen at Christmas and that sort of thing, and they're a really popular activity for people. And we really like to encourage people from the local community to come down and join in and watch those demonstrations and use us as a public building, really, because we have a brasserie and a shop as well. It's a really nice spot to kind of enjoy a day out.